Good evening, all you Eastern Eagle fans out there, and welcome to a little high school of volleyball action between your Eastern Lady Eagles and the Peebles Indians. Eastern 8-3 on the regular season thus far. Peebles, if I can find their record, they are 3-6 overall. So I want to welcome everybody in. This is the John Clark Law pregame show, and we're getting a little bit of a late start. This is going to be a varsity-only game, so usually that means that we start early, and that's kind of difficult for me to get over here in an amount of time that is sufficient. I want to welcome my broadcast partner today, Jimmy the Man McCormick. Jimmy, how we doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm kind of getting over sickness. Last time I broadcasted, I was rough.
You were rough.
In the voice, yeah.
In the voice, so
yeah.
Sickness.
Yeah.
Going to check in with my daughter who's trying to do both games, the middle school and the high school, so she's wearing pajamas. Not sure I like that, but well, it's all right.
Little too comfortable.
Little too comfortable for a school event, but that's okay. It is 2025. So like I said, 8-3 for the Eastern Eagles. Overall, they are 1-1 in league play. Looks like they got a victory to Sims Valley last week, but suffered a loss with Western last week as well. So 1-1 in the conference. Looking to bounce back and get another non-conference win to advance to 9-3 on the regular season. The Lady Eagles having a good season, Jimmy, with 2 minutes to go. So looking at a good group today and so far on the season. Now, I'm going to give a little disclaimer. I have no idea about what this stuff is. I mean, Robbie is out again today, and he is usually my saving grace. If he would happen to pop up here, that would be amazing. But don't give me too much of the devil on the comments on YouTube, please, because I am still trying to learn, and it's been kind of a rough week for me. Last week I wasn't able to come over here, guys, because I had to go to a Piketon School Board meeting. So my full-time day job kind of took precedence, unfortunately, but I am trying to learn, so I'm going to do my best. Please just don't give me too much of a hard time in the chat on YouTube. We got the fight song playing.
I carried the whole thing last week, and I didn't hear any negative things, so, I mean, that's good.
That is good, but you probably know more than me, so you're going to have to help me out here tonight, Jimmy. So got the fight song playing, 48 seconds to go to game time. We're going to go ahead and patronize our fine sponsors. You are listening to and watching Eastern Lady Eagles Volleyball on the Eastern Eagles Sports Network on Total Media Sports. Back in a couple minutes.
You love your favorite pro football team. They have a history of being competitive and zealous while maintaining the utmost professionalism. So should your lawyer. John Pearson Clark is an aggressive and zealous attorney that is always looking out for the best interest of his clients while trying to secure a win. He has over 30 years experience and is licensed in all local courts, state of Ohio, federal court, and even the United States Supreme Court. Whether your legal issue is domestic related or a criminal law issue, call John Clark Law Offices today.
Football season is back, and there's no better place to gear up for game day than Sully's in the Valley, right in the heart of Beaver, Ohio. Whether you're fueling up before kickoff or celebrating a big win afterward, Sully's is your go-to spot for delicious food, refreshing drinks, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Tackle your hunger with mouth-watering pizzas, hearty sandwiches, and Perry's ice cream. Make your next game day even better. Swing by Sully's in the Valley, where great food and great fans come together. Looking for that old school sweet treat? Come on down to Emma's Frosty Cream in Beaver, Ohio. From soft serve cones to fresh baked pizza, Emma's is the hometown favorite. Emma's Frosty Cream. Visit today and cool down the right way. Buying or selling? Let Brewster Real Estate and Auction in Waverly guide your next move. Trusted auctions, proven results. Visit brewsterauctions.com for listings and info. Need timber services in Southern Ohio? Thornsberry Forest Products in Beaver buys standing timber and timberland, plus offers custom sawing, firewood, and expert tree service. Call 740-222-0070 today.
You've been watching the Eastern Sports Network live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Alrighty, welcome back as we get set to get the starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the Peebles Indians and your Eastern Eagles. Want to thank John Clark Law for sponsoring the pregame show. John and I are going to do some battles tomorrow in court, Jimmy. So I'll get to see my friend John Clark, always good. If you need legal services, make sure to give him a call. I also got to give shout-outs to Chase Brownlaw. He's one of my assistant prosecuting attorneys, so definitely if you need some legal services that he can provide, give Chase Brownlaw a call. That's a firm that I was in for a few years. It's a long-historied firm that's been there for many, many years, so check them out. All right. And I'm also going to give another disclaimer, Jimmy. I do not have Peebles' roster.
Okay. I can take care of that part.
Okay, well, you got me, buddy. All right, getting ready to announce this starting lineup. Thanks to Mr. Harvey Bevins. Number 1, Braylon Bevins. Number 3, Camry Pollard. Number 5, Lindley McAllister. Number 6, Aubrey Quillen. Number 11, Evelyn Brown. Number 12, Liberty Ward. Number 14, Kelly Wells. Number 15, Lakin Gullett. Number 19, Isabel Beekman. Number 21, Brooklyn Baisden. Number 22, Leah Rader. Number 23, Callie Rader. And number 24, Kenley Babst. You know, I like the version of the song they're playing. What's that thing called? The White Stripes song?
Yeah,
Seven Nation Army?
Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I like that version rather than the original.
I would take the original personally, but I'm a rock and roller.
Yeah. I like the heavy.
I do like the bass
Yeah,
in that version.
I do too. I'm a metal guy, though, too, sometimes. Or rock and roller, so no country for me.
Same.
And, of course, a little Crazy Train. That's the play-by-play you're going to get with Mike Davis on the mic.
What's playing?
What's playing. That's all I know.
I'd take that as a listener.
The legend Ozzy Osbourne, man. Randy Rhoads on guitar.
Looks like we're about set.
I think we're about to get ready to rock and roll.
Might need a ball, though.
That would help. Maybe the middle school over there has got them. They got a rowdy one back there. I can hear them all yelling. There we go. And we got Lakin Gullett set to serve to open up this first best of 5. Lakin leading in kills. Here's the serve. Right back over to Peebles. They hit it to the third time. Free ball over the net. Got a set and a spike kill for Callie Rader.
Right over Aubrey Sturgill over on Peebles.
That was a kill, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So Gullett, serve again. It's 1-0 over, and Peebles can't handle it. They knock it out of bounds. So it's 2-0 for the Lady Eagles. So Lakin is rocking and rolling here. Gonna serve again. Sends it over the net, into the net. And that gets Peebles on the board.
Also rotate and change sides.
Peebles set to serve. Sends it over. There's Gullett with the set and the kill. Number 24, Kenley Babst.
Good effort out of Josie McGee for Peebles. Just come up a little short.
Little short. 3-1 is your score. Now Braylon Bevins set to serve. She leads the team with 11 aces. Sends it over across the net. We got a free ball back over to Eastern side with a set by Gullett. And into the net, Liberty Ward. I'm hearing whistles. That drives me insane.
It does throw you off.
Yeah, so 3-2 is the score. Liberty didn't get quite high enough to get that one. Kills it into the net. Number 43 serving up for Peebles into the net, and we're going to change sides. So 4-2. Raider checking out. Looks like Lindley McAllister checking in. Set to serve, Aubrey Quillen. Sends it over to Peebles. Tries to dink it over the net. And Lakin kind of set it out of bounds there. 4-3.
Just ran into Liberty Ward there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication. It's all right. 4-3 is your score. Still plenty of time. Plenty of game left to play.
And serving for Peebles is Alyssa Smalley.
Alyssa Smalley.
The junior.
Here comes a serve over. And a kill. Oh, blocked by Peebles. Set it up again. McAllister sends it back over to the Peebles side. Sends it back to us. The whistles are killing me. That's McAllister.
They're getting me as well.
All right, that'll be 5-3. Man, yeah, I don't know, like, the rules, what they're calling, why the I don't know if I'm hearing our whistle or their whistle behind me.
No, I heard it, and I thought that we had a whistle here mid-play.
Is that Isabel Beekman, number 19?
It is Belle Beekman to serve.
Bell sends it over the net. Get it back over to the eastern side. Sets it up. And a nice kill by Lakin Gullett.
Those are the tough ones to handle is when they hit the net.
Yeah. Well, the ball, I mean, just right into there to her hands. I mean, nothing you could do with that. Peebles didn't get quite high enough. Belle Beekman with another good serve. But it's saved by Peebles. Sends it back over to the eastern side. Sets it back up. And McAllister with the kill.
Got some power on that one. Got over it.
She's killing it. 7-3. So Belle Beekman again sends it back over. Good serve. Peebles working at trying to send it back. Blocked by the Lady Eagles. It gets sent right back over to the Eagles side. Sets it up is Gullett, and Gullett with the kill.
Good block by Liberty Ward there.
Liberty, yeah. This is very difficult.
It is.
I'm not going to lie. All right, Beekman on a nice roll here. Sends it back over the net to the People's side. And we're back over on eastern side. Goes back and forth. And Peebles hit it out. Did they call it out? It was out from my point of view. Yes, it was. 9-3. Beekman again. Sends it over the net to the Peebles side. And I don't think Peebles meant to send it over the net. I think she just put a little too much on it. Eastern wasn't expecting that and was kind of let it drop. But 9-4. Peebles with a serve. Gullett. Now Ward. Nice. What does Robbie call those? A little dink or doink or?
I think dink is one terminology for it. I did look into
a little
this
bloop
last week when I broadcasted.
Like a bloop single, just bloop right in there, a C and I single. All right, this is Evie Brown, number 11. Another freshman on this young team. Brown sends it over the net. Peebles sends it right back. Set up. And another little dinker by Lakin Gullett, 11-4. So the Eastern Eagles on a great run here.
I know that term sounds made up, but it really is the term.
Dink?
Dink.
Oh, well, I'll make up a new one. I'm just making it up as I go.
And they can't
As
handle
I believe,
that.
would that be considered an ace?
Yes.
It never did get sent back over,
Right.
so Brown on a roll. Evie Brown from Beavertown. 12-4 is your score. Brown with the serve, sends it over the net. And Peebles just sends it right out of bounds, so 13-4. Great run by the Eagles.
Can we get a timeout?
And we got a timeout. All right, we're going to take it with him. 13-4 back in a minute.
Need timber services in Southern Ohio? Thornsberry Forest Products in Beaver buys standing timber and timberland, plus offers custom sawing, firewood, and expert tree service. Call 740-222-0070 today. Buying or selling? Let Brewster Real Estate and Auction in Waverly guide your next move. Trusted auctions, proven results. Visit brewsterauctions.com for listings and info.
You've been watching the Eastern Sports Network live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Alrighty, welcome back. 13-4 here in match number 1 of this best of 5 series. And Eastern freshman Evie Brown on a great roll here to set the serve again. And here comes Brown's serve, sends it over the net to Peebles. They're just passing it back and forth, send it back over the net. Brown gets it. Now another setup with Raider, tries for the kill. And the nice little dinker.
Good return from Jillian Bailey.
And a good kill there. Kill it. 14-4. Brown still on that nice roll on the serve. Sends it over the net, over to Peebles. Peebles, luckily, they get it back over to the Eagles. And what a kill by Lakin Gullett. I think she might have cracked the floor with that hit. Hit it so hard. 15-4. Brown with a serve. Nice run by Evelyn Brown. And the ball drops in there for the point for the Peebles Indians, 15-5. That was a heck of a run by Evelyn Brown. Peebles with a serve. Gullett sends it way over. And I think she hit that one out the door.
A little too much on
Jimmy,
that one.
little too much. So 15-6, Peebles serving again. And that one is way out of here. So we're going to send it back over to the Lady Eagles.
That's Jillian Bailey with the errant hit for Peebles.
Who do we got serving here?
Kelly Wells.
Kelly Wells sends it over the net. Peebles sends it back, and nice dig from Brown. They send it back over. Brown again. Lakin hits the top of the net, but it is saved by the Indians. They try for the kill. Nice block by Raider, but it just kind of went to the left. 16-7 is your score.
I think I missed something there. I don't know if it was the call or not, but I missed a point for Eastern there.
They were doing some hand signals. I don't know. You need to get back soon, Robbie. Oh, miscommunication by the Eagles. The ball just drops right in there. 16-8 is your score. I think it's time for the Lady Eagles to finish them off in this game. Peebles sends it back over. Set up. Raider tries for the kill, sends it back. It's handled by the Indians. We're going to try it again.
And I believe that was a net
Into the
call.
net. Yep. Raider went into the net on there. On 16-9. So the Peebles Indians are starting to get some momentum, Jimmy.
They're on a run. And that's Aubrey Sturgill to serve.
And just Lakin has got a lot of power.
She doesn't know her own strength.
16-10. Peebles sends it back. We'll try it again. Oh, they ran into each other. It's going to drop in there, 16-11.
Fortunately, the set didn't go where it could be played.
Yeah. Hit them where they ain't, right?
Yep.
All right, Raider with a little dinker. Not enough on that one.
And
So what
Peebles
was
on
a
run.
pretty commanding lead has been minimized here. Brown, oh, good save by Raider. They send it back over, does Beekman. And that ball is hit way out of here, so the Eagles will stop the Peebles Indians' offensive run here. Now it's 17-12.
See if they can go on a run of their own.
Gullett. And they're saying that was in.
Good touch by Ella Richards.
She got it right there on that line. 17-13. And yep, nobody home for the Lady Eagles again, 17-14. So the lead is down to 3 for the
And
Eagles.
That's Josie McGee to serve again.
Sends it over the net. Set by Gullett. And wow!
Good kill from
What
Babs.
a kill from Babst. Thought that ball got stuck in the bleachers. So 18-14. So Bevins with the serve. Sent back over by Peebles, right into no man's land. 18-15.
And Riley Byers is serving.
Right into the net. So lucky break for the Eagles. 19-15. Getting some substitutions here for the Eagles. Looks like McCullister and Quillen come back in. Left-handed serve. I guess I never noticed that. Set up by Gullett. Tries for the kill. Liberty Ward. And, man, they saved it. Dig out by Peebles. They're going to try it again. Another block. But they send it right back over. And that was a little too much, but they're going to say into the net, right?
I believe so. Point goes to
20-15. Yeah, she did go into the net. It's what it looked like, but, you know,
It is
I didn't
difficult
want to call it.
from up here sometimes.
Quillen with a serve. And doesn't hit it quite in the right spot. Peebles knocks it out of bounds. 21-15.
I think they're going to want to put this game away because after witnessing the run, Peebles just went on.
Yep. Strike first, strike hard.
And
And they do that. 22-15.
Another ace for Quillen.
Quillen is on a roll, and we got another timeout. 22-15. You're listening to Eastern Eagles Volleyball on the Eastern Eagles Sports Network, presented by Total Media Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
Legal challenges? Chase Brown Law provides dedicated, personalized legal services to guide you through. Chase Brown Law, your advocate for justice and peace of mind.
Looking for quality auto parts that you can trust? Well, head to Bobst Auto Parts and Salvage, serving the community since 1978. From hard-to-find used parts to new components, Bobst has everything that you need to keep your ride running right.
All righty, welcome back. Quillen set to serve again, 22-15. I'm not sure what. There we go. Not sure what the delay was, but here it is. The lefty with the serve. Sends it over to Peebles, and that goes into the net. So point for Eastern, 23-15. Quillen sends it. Peebles trying to send it back, and she hesitated on that one, Jimmy, and hit it a little too hard, goes out of bounds. So this is going to be match point.
It's a tough one to handle, honestly.
It looked like that hesitation she sped up. So here comes the serve. Trying to put it away is Aubrey Quillen. Set up by Gullett with a kill. Oh, right into the net. A good effort by Babst.
Got a little excited.
24-16.
Preemptively.
Quillen receives. Send it back over, and the little dinker is handled by the Eagles. So McCullister sends it over and sends it out. And that is match point, 25-16. Eagles.
Point.
Game point.
Yep.
Okay, game point. That's
We're not
hard.
there yet.
Yeah. Game point. So the Eagles advance 1-0. You're listening to Eastern Eagles Volleyball on the Eastern Eagles Sports Network, presented by Total Media Sports. Back in 2 minutes.
Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver offers compassionate, dignified services when you need them most. We provide full burial and cremation options, pre-planning, and personalized memorials, all delivered with genuine care and local support for your family.
It takes determination to create a successful business. It's never easy, but always worth it. It takes making a leap of faith. It takes patience and late nights to reinvest in a startup. But it also takes asking for guidance from dependable people, all to turn a dream into a reality. People's Bank, working together, building success. It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit.
Want your ride or business to stand out? At Graphic Creations in Waverly, we wrap it, you rock it. From vehicles to signs to storefronts, custom wraps that turn heads. Visit GraphicCreationsOnline.com.
Do you want to stand out? Elizabeth's Custom Tees prints your ideas on shirts, hoodies, and more. From school teams to business branding or special events, we deliver vibrant custom designs with fast, friendly service. Wear your story with pride.
Alrighty, welcome back. Game, which one is it, Jimmy? Game 2 or match 2?
Well, it's game 2.
Game 2.
Match point would signify that it's over, though.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. So we're fine.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but game number 2, Eagles up 1-0. The scoreboard says fouls, so you know. And they serve it right into the net, does Peebles, so the Eagles take a quick lead, 1-0.
Gotta reset these scores real quick.
Oh, yeah, I was tucking your head off between the games. All right, Bevins to serve. Sends it over the net. Peebles desperately sends it back over after running out of bounds. We got the setup and the block by Peebles. A little too much for the Lady Eagles, so it's 1-1.
Good effort,
Yes,
nonetheless.
Peebles was lying in wait for that one.
And back to serve is Riley Byers for Peebles.
She looks intense over there, like hitting that ball into the ground. Sends it over the net, and out of bounds it goes. I felt like she had a little bit of attitude on that one, like she just wanted to hit it.
Maybe just a power check.
That's all right. 2-1 is the score.
She should have done it one more time, though, maybe.
Quillen serves right into the net, so we're going to send it right back over to the Indians' way. I'm kind of surprised they're allowed to keep that name.
I mean, Cleveland wasn't.
Peebles sets to serve out of bounds.
Too much on that one.
So 3-2. So Belle Beekman to serve, the freshman. Sends it over the net. It's sent right back over to the Eagles' way, and the kill for Gullett is not successful. She hits it into the net. 3-3. The Peebles with the serve, short serve, and not handled.
That'll give Peebles their first lead of the night.
That you are absolutely right. 4-3.
And that's Amron Carroll to serve.
That's a good-looking serve.
Straight down.
Gullett sends it back over. And the Lady Eagles try to handle, tries to get set up. Ward, and a good kill for Liberty Ward. Wait a minute.
Looks
Was
like
she
the
in the
judge
net?
is unsure of herself on the call there.
They're going to give it to Peebles. Or no, they're going to are they redoing it?
I think the line judge was unsure, so I'm not 100% sure if they're going to redo it, but they're talking about it. They did give it to, I believe, Eastern.
Okay.
Because we're tied up.
It looked in from right here.
I'm just guessing because the look on her face
Yeah.
looked like she was confused, the line judge over there.
The monitor is kind of in the way, but it looked in. So Brown with the serve. We're all tied up at 4. Nice block by McCullister. It gets set up for the kill. Gullett's kill is blocked. Send over to Brown, but she kind of bumps it out of bounds. So the Indians take a 5-4 lead.
And Peebles coming out in the second game playing a lot more aggressive. And that's Jillian Bailey to serve.
She sends it over the net to Aubrey Quillen. And Bevins, that looked in. And they say it is.
Looked about like the same call to me as the last one.
Yeah, and about the same spot, too. From up here, it looked in.
I believe it
Line
was.
judge agreed. So 5-all. As Lindley McCullister with the serve. Can't read my own writing here. Gullett sends it back over to the Peebles side. Peebles with a little dinker, but it goes out of bounds.
Eagles regain the lead.
I'm surprised I'm not getting killed in the chat. It's like, what are you talking about, dinker?
No, that's a real thing.
Peebles goes over to McCullister. And, whoa, was that one in? No, it was out.
That was out.
Yep.
Had a lot of power on that one.
Set up by Isabel Beekman.
Looked like a rocket launcher.
Yeah. So Peebles set to serve. It's all tied up at 6. Sends it over the net. Back to Quillen. And the kill by Bevins. That
Should
was
be
in.
point.
No, they're saying it's out.
I personally thought it hit one of the Peebles players before it went out. I could be wrong, though.
7-6. Peebles sends it over. Gullett with the hit. Tries for the kill. It's blocked. So the Peebles Indians take a 2-point lead. Or they should have. Yeah, 2-point lead. They're on a nice offensive run here. Peebles sends it across the net to Quillen. Now back over to Beekman. Raider sends it over the net. Tries for the kill. It's blocked. Over to Gullett. Now for the kill with Bevins. Man, Peebles is hanging in there. Beekman sets it up again. And a nice
Beautiful touch.
little touch over. Sends it over for the point. Does Lakin Gullett. What's the technical term for that?
I believe that's a dink as well.
I don't know. Gullett.
Just
Nice
a
serve.
controlled touch in the hole,
Yeah,
you know, where nobody's at.
that's
I
right.
think that's what that is.
So we're all tied up at 8. Gullett sends it back over. Peebles trying to recover, and they can. It goes in between the two players, so the Eagles regain the lead, 9-8. So Lakin Gullett. Good serve by Gullett. Peebles sends it back over to the Lady Eagles. I think both of them hit it on that one. Trying for the kill. Nice block by Raider and a good dig by number 24, Babst. Sends it back over. And, good save by Gullett. They send the free ball over. I think that's what a free ball is. And we got 4 hits. So 10-8. Gullett's on a roll. She's like butter on a roll. And Peebles hits it into the net.
Score's not going to be updated for a second. I do apologize. I've been hijacked on the computer over here.
You've been hijacked.
It looks like it.
Is it Russian hackers?
I think so.
Is it a Russian hacker named Dylan?
It is. But 11-8 is the score.
Into the net is Peebles.
Make that 12.
12-8. So Gullett is on one heck of a roll, and we got a timeout. So 12-8 is your score. You're listening to the Eastern Eagle Sports Network, presented by Total Media Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start at yourhometownchevy.com.
You've been watching the Eastern Sports Network live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
I got us back.
That looked like it hit her arm, but nonetheless, they give the point to Peebles, 12-9. Peebles set to serve. I cannot see the number where I'm sitting. She serves it out of bounds, so 13-9. So Bevins with a serve, sends it over to Peebles. They free ball it back over to the eastern side. Set up by Gullett for the kill is Kinley Babst.
What a beauty.
So Braylon Bevins, who is the serving aces leader for the Eagles with 11, according to Max Preps. And I think that's another one, 15-9. So the Eagles are taking control here. Bevins with another serve. Sends it over the net. And they free ball it over out of bounds. So 16-9. I think that's the proper term when they just hit it over. They're not trying to kill it. They just hit it back over as a free ball. And that's an ace right there for Braylon Bevins, 17-9.
Chalk it up.
She keeps adding to her team leading 11, according to Max Preps. So Bevins, it gets over the top of the net. Peebles free balls it back over, set up by Gullett, and a little dinker by Kinley Bapst. They said it was touched by Peebles. So 18-9.
She's really good at that feint.
Mm-hmm.
Shows the spike and then gives the dink.
Dink. And look at that. That fan caught that ball. I guess he doesn't get to keep it. 19-9.
They cost too much.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
In this economy?
Yeah. So 19-9 is your score. Bevins on a roll here. Sends it over the net. And Peebles hits it right out of bounds. 20-9.
They're rolling now.
So Eagles, they just kind of quash that good run by the Peebles Indians.
Peebles started out the game really well.
Yes, they did. So Braylon Bevins continues to serve. A nice diving dig by Peebles. They get it back over to the eastern side. And nice kill. That was number 21, Brooklyn Baisden. Looks like Kelly Wells getting ready to check back in. 21-9, so there must be a serve limit. So Wells into the net. So 21-10.
Don't believe there's a serve limit, but I think you can do substitutions.
You can substitute
on the serve.
Well, thank you, Jimmy.
I looked it up.
How did you look it up that fast?
I don't know.
So another point by the Eagles. Oh, is that Chat GPT?
Nope. Well, yep, actually.
22-10. So the southpaw going to serve. Quillen, left-handed serve, sends it over to Peebles. They try to kill it, and it goes out of bounds. 23-10. I guess I got a computer in front of me. I could Chat GPT a lot of stuff.
It's hard to do it in the moment.
Quillen sends it over the net. Nice little dink by Raider. But, man, Peebles, they survive. Nice dig by Wells. Into the net is Peebles.
That's a double touch.
Double touch, 24-10. So this will be game point in game number 2. 24-10. Quillen sends it over the net. Peebles looking to stay alive here. Send it back over to the eastern side. Set up by Raider. Into the net again by Peebles. 25-10. Your Eastern Eagles.
And they'll take game 2.
Take game 2 of this best of 5. All right, you're listening to the Eastern Eagles Sports Network presented by Total Media Sports. This is Eastern Eagles Volleyball, back in 2 minutes.
You love your favorite pro football team. They have a history of being competitive and zealous while maintaining the utmost professionalism. So should your lawyer. John Pearson Clark is an aggressive and zealous attorney that is always looking out for the best interest of his clients while trying to secure a win. He has over 30 years experience and is licensed in all local courts, state of Ohio, federal court, and even the United States Supreme Court. Whether your legal issue is domestic related or a criminal law issue, call John Clark Law Offices today.
Football season is back, and there's no better place to gear up for game day than Sully's in the Valley, right in the heart of Beaver, Ohio. Whether you're fueling up before kickoff or celebrating a big win afterward, Sully's is your go-to spot for delicious food, refreshing drinks, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Tackle your hunger with mouth-watering pizzas, hearty sandwiches, and Perry's ice cream. Make your next game day even better. Swing by Sully's in the Valley, where great food and great fans come together. Looking for that old school sweet treat? Come on down to Emma's Frosty Cream in Beaver, Ohio. From soft serve cones to fresh baked pizza, Emma's is the hometown favorite. Emma's Frosty Cream. Visit today and cool down the right way. Buying or selling? Let Brewster Real Estate and Auction in Waverly guide your next move. Trusted auctions, proven results. Visit brewsterauctions.com for listings and info. Need timber services in Southern Ohio? Thornsberry Forest Products in Beaver buys standing timber and timberland, plus offers custom sawing, firewood, and expert tree service. Call 740-222-0070 today. Legal challenges? Chase Brown Law provides dedicated, personalized legal services to guide you through. Chase Brown Law, your advocate for justice and peace of mind.
Alrighty, welcome back. 2-0 for the Lady Eagles. Victorious in the first two, 25-16 and 25-10.
They're rolling.
Lady Eagles looking to put it away tonight. And it might be a quick night for us, Jimmy. And let me tell you, I was watching some of the commercials and some of that food, man. I'm hungry. I had a big breakfast, didn't get a lunch. So I'm looking at Sully's or Emma's.
Both solid choices.
Yeah. I got a new favorite at Emma's. It's a barbecue sandwich with coleslaw and mustard. Man, it's good.
That sounds good.
It reminds me of the barbecue beef my dad used to sell at his store in Piketon all those years ago. But, of course, you can't go wrong at Emma's, and you can't go wrong at Sully's either.
Absolutely. Corbin loves stopping at Emma's pretty much every time we get over this way.
Yeah.
The cameraman.
Oh, yeah. It's a good choice. For such a small town, you know, they got two really good restaurants. Gullett starts things off for the Lady Eagles, and she starts things off right. Peebles can't handle it. 1-0. Yo, Rockin' Raj bought my breakfast today.
That was sweet of him.
Yeah. Gullett serves it into the net, so 1-1. They're rocking behind us, Jimmy. At the junior high game, as Peebles sends it over to Quillen. Set up by Gullett, and the kill attempt by Bevins is stopped by Peebles. They're going to free ball it back over. Into the ground goes Evie Brown for a dig and a kill. Oh, it is good for Kenley Babst. Peebles tried to block it, but they blocked it right out of bounds. So 2-1 thus far. Bevins with the serve right into the net. Not enough on it. 2-all here. Jimmy stepped away. If I knew how to use that machine, I'd put another 2 on there. So Peebles going to serve it. 43 for the Indians.
Thought maybe I could get the score from over at the next gym.
And she served it right out of bounds. She's got a lot of power, that girl does. Who's number 43 for the Indians?
That would be Riley Byers, the freshman.
Oh, I see some talent there. Quillen with the serve. with a dink up back over. Set up by Gullett for the kill into the net. Kinley Babst. So it's another point for the Indians. Just didn't quite time that one up right, I don't think. But still great effort. 3-all here.
That's Alyssa Smalley to serve.
Alyssa Smalley with the serve. Sends it over to Babst. Now to Gullett. Liberty Ward tries to kill. Gets blocked.
Jillian Bailey with the block for Peebles.
Out of bounds. 4-3. The Peebles Indians are going to take a lead here early. I think once the Lady Eagles get rolling, hopefully we'll have a victory. And a nice kill by Lindley McAllister. Number 5, staying alive. You remember that movie, Short Circuit? You do not. You're too young. I'm too old.
Was it in the 80s?
Yep, number 5, stay
Sounds
alive. And Beekman with the serve, and that is an ace by Isabel Beekman. I think she goes by Bell now. So 5-4. So Beekman sends it back over the net. Free ball back to the Eagles, set up by Ward, and the kill attempt. Just a little too far back. She kills it right into the net. It's all tied up at 5. In game number 3, Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Serve back over, out of bounds.
Carroll got a little too much on that for the Indians.
6-5. Must be between games behind us.
I think it is, because I went to look at the score and I didn't see any score.
So I think it'd be 7th and 8th, like 2 separate games. There's Brown, and then, McAllister just puts it out of bounds.
Good tip, just aim little off. As Jillian Bailey, the freshman, to serve.
Into the hands of awaiting arms of Aubrey Quillen. Now the kill by Bevins is blocked and right
Good block from Ella
into the
Richards.
floor. Good effort by Brown. Man, she just gets in there, doesn't she? She ain't got any fear. Just right down there into the court. 7-6. Indians on top.
I think the Lady Eagles' confidence has been growing the whole season.
Mm-hmm. And a nice job on that little dinker. The dink, the doink the clown. 7-7. You know who that is?
I do know who
All
Doink
right.
the Clown is.
Number 5 trying to stay alive for the Eagles. McAllister sends it over the net. Set up by Beekman. Bevins. It gets handled by Peebles. And
I think she called 2 touches.
2 touches?
I missed it.
I missed it
myself,
too.
But
let's see on the YouTube. They're talking about it.
But the point does go to Eastern.
Huh. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I couldn't see anything. So McAllister with an ace. 9-7. Yeah, she held up the number 2, so somebody touched it twice, but I couldn't see it.
I missed it myself.
McAllister sends it back over 9-7. Free ball back to the Eagles. Set up and a kill by Raider, and it is good. It is dead if it's a kill. 10-7. So Lindley McAllister on a nice run for the Lady Eagles. 10-7 is your score. And Peebles sends it back. Oh!
Kaylin Musser with the dink.
Diving attempt to dig it out by McAllister is unsuccessful. Sends it back over Peebles' way. 10-8. You know, back in the day, you had to get a point on a serve. So if you were serving and lost it would go back to the other side. You had to be on a serve to get a point. Things have changed. That was a long time ago, back when my sister played.
I was going to say, I remember something like that, kind of.
And I think they only went to 20 maybe or 21.
And maybe they do that in like Olympics and stuff too, or
I don't know.
but I remember it being like that as well at some point. As Eastern gets the
Eastern's point, it must have went out of bounds. Must have knocked it out of bounds. The Eagles ace tries to get another ace. Lakin Gullett with a serve. Nice hit by Peebles, sends it right back over the net. Gullett tries to set it up, and a nice kill by Braylon Bevins.
Bevins trying to destroy the ball there.
They call it a kill for a reason, right? 12-8. Gullett with the serve again. And miscommunication by the Peebles Indians. It'll be 13-8. I think both zigged when they should have zagged. Thought I heard a little drop kick. Murphy's behind us, but it wasn't. Gullett with the serve. A little too much on it, goes out of bounds. So 13-9. Peebles takes over.
And Josie McGee serves up.
Into the hands of Brown, set up by Gullett. For the kill is Kenley Bapst. (14-9). And Bevins sends it over to the Peebles side. They try for the kill. It is unsuccessful with the dig by Bapst. And you got, oh man, that hit off the side of her head too, but Quillen sends it back over. I'm just not quite quick enough. Kill attempt by Bapst. And Peebles is struggling to get it back over the net, but they finally do it.
Heck of an effort all around
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. Bapst. And that should have been touched by the Indians. She gets the point, 15-9. Braylon Bevins. And Peebles sends it out of bounds. 16-9.
And they called a timeout.
And we got a timeout. We'll take it with them. 16-9. Eastern Eagles volleyball back in 30 seconds.
Looking for quality auto parts that you can trust? Well, head to Bobst Auto Parts and Salvage, serving the community since 1978. From hard-to-find used parts to new components, Bobst has everything that you need to keep your ride running right.
Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver offers compassionate, dignified services when you need them most. We provide full burial and cremation options, pre-planning, and personalized memorials, all delivered with genuine care and local support for your family.
You've been watching the Eastern Sports Network live on Total Media Sports YouTube.
Alrighty. We are back. Bevins with the serve. And it gets sent back over to the eastern side. Quillen set up by Gullett. And Bapst tries for the kill, but it hits the top of the net, bounces back over onto our side. I love ChatGPT.
It is nice.
My boy Alan would love to hear me say that. 16-10 is your score.
It's Riley Byers with the serve.
Byers with a nice serve over to the eastern side. Nice set by Gullett. Sends it over to Raider. Back to Gullett. Liberty sets it up and sends it over the net. And a nice little dink by Callie Raider gets the Eagle point.
Too much length. Over the top.
So Aubrey Quillen with the serve sends it over the net. Peebles handles, sends it back over on the free ball, back to Quillen. Gullett with the set. The spike by McCullister is handled, but Peebles puts it in the net. So 18-10. Look at this. Let me got all the terms right here in front of me. Broadcaster-friendly plays or phrases. Quillen with an absolute missile of a serve.
Yeah, it really does the work for you,
Right into the, yes, it does. Right into the net is number 17 of Peebles, 19-10.
Serves up from Quillen. Mishandled by Riley Byers there, so point to Eastern.
So Aubrey Quillen with an ace. So 20-10. Got some substitutions. Looks like Bevins and Ward coming out. I did not see maybe Wells and Leah Rader checking in. Quillen sends it over. Back over by Peebles to Quillen. Set, spike, and handled. They're going to try for the kill, the little dinker, but it's saved by Lake and Gullet, but we got a call. 25. It must have been into the net.
I do believe you're right.
21-10. Quillen with the serve. And that is another ace. God, this is so cool. Play-by-play for me for ChatGPT. I got to log in, but we're going to be replaced by AI at some point. 22-10.
As Quillen's replaced.
By who is that? Who came in for her?
Cameron Pollard.
Cammy Pollard with the serve. It's passed back over to nice little tip by Leah Rader. 23-10. And the Eastern Eagles are trying to put this one away. So Cammy Pollard sends it back over, and they're saying out. And the line judge says it was in. That one was right on the line. It kissed the line. So Pollard trying to put it away here for 24-10. And she does it. Cammy Pollard with an ace to end the match. The game, everything. The Eastern Eagles will win. They're going to advance to 9-3 on the regular season against a Peebles team here. They are going to fall to 3-7. All righty, we're going to take a break here. We'll be back for the John Clark Law post-game show, and I'm sure that Coach Nuff is going to send up a couple players to get interviewed. I'm going to get some headsets into the board here. So you're listening to Eastern Eagles Volleyball on the Eastern Eagles Sports Network. The victorious Lady Eagles on Total Media Sports, back in a couple minutes.
Want your ride or business to stand out? At Graphic Creations in Waverly, we wrap it, you rock it. From vehicles to signs to storefronts, custom wraps that turn heads. Visit graphicreationsonline.com.
Do you want to stand out? Elizabeth's Custom Tees prints your ideas on shirts, hoodies, and more. From school teams to business branding or special events, we deliver vibrant custom designs with fast, friendly service. Wear your story with pride.
Your Hometown Chevy is proud to bring you the hometown games and local coverage for Waverly, Western, Eastern, and Piketon. From classrooms to courts, fields to fairgrounds, we back the hometown heroes that make Southern Ohio shine. Hometown is driven by your success, and that means all-star service and our secret weapon, the Hometown Advantage. Free oil changes for life and a 10-year, 150,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. You're not just buying a vehicle, you're joining a winning team. Visit us in Waverly or start at yourhometownchevy.com.
Stop by the Liberty General Store, the veteran-owned mom-and-pop's gas station on the corner of Beaver Pike and Limerick Road, the perfect midpoint between Jackson and Beaver. Our fuel is just 10% ethanol, less than most at 20%. Grab snacks and cold drinks at this family-owned spot that's served Liberty Township for years. Your hometown stop for convenience and community.
You love your favorite pro football team. They have a history of being competitive and zealous while maintaining the utmost professionalism. So should your lawyer. John Pearson Clark is an aggressive and zealous attorney that is always looking out for the best interest of his clients while trying to secure a win. He has over 30 years experience and is licensed in all local courts, state of Ohio, federal court, and even the United States Supreme Court. Whether your legal issue is domestic related or a criminal law issue, call John Clark Law Offices today.
Alrighty, welcome back. And it is only about an hour's worth of game time. A quick victory for the Eastern Lady Eagles, 3-0 in each set. The Eagles limited the last two. They limited Peebles to only scoring 10 points in each. The most points that Peebles scored in one game was 16. That was game one of the entire set, the 3-game set, best of 5.
Yeah, they progressively got better throughout each game than Eastern.
Oh yeah, and but at first in both games, they were kind of neck and neck with Peebles, and then Eastern just said that's enough and just put them away. To go 3-0. And what we got going on down here, what you're zoomed in on, someone's got some flowers and they got a sign, and I believe that's Bronson Keller. And what is he going to do here with this? We're gonna watch this so he can go back and relive it. I'm assuming he's going to ask some little girl to homecoming with the sign. I think Corbin's going to go see what the sign says. So there's some suspense here, folks. Will she say yes? Will she say no? I think I have an idea who it might be, but I don't want to say in case I'm wrong, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. But I just see some parents over there that I know who their kids are. So what's going to happen? Where is she? The boy looks nervous. What do you think?
He definitely looks a little nervous. We've been there before.
Yeah. I asked my wife to marry me at the Piketon police station. We were both working.
That's wild.
I was off, and I came down after I got done talking to her dad. All right, some of them are coming out.
Well, there's the coach.
And we got Braylon Bevins coming over. Uh-oh. This is number 3. There you go. All right, we want to welcome to the John Clark Law postgame show, Braylon Bevins. You're a junior, right?
Yes.
Heck of a game. Made quick work of the Peebles Indians. And before we get into that, what's going on down here?
Bronson just asked Lakin to homecoming.
Okay, that's what we thought. And did she say yes?
I take it. She said
okay.
Yes.
I would be set if you, what does the sign say?
If you
would say yes to homecoming. All right. Well, that's clever.
That's a nice sign.
That's not the way we used to do it back in the day. There was none of this fancy stuff, but that's pretty good, and evidently she said yes. So tell us about the victory, Braylon.
We played hard, but they're just not as strong as the other teams we're going to see this week. So,
well, it's a good way to start the week.
Yeah.
Today is Monday, right?
Yeah, it's
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So how many games do you have this week?
2 more.
2 more. You play here tomorrow.
Yeah, and
against
then at Oak Hill Thursday.
Okay. Well, you guys have really progressively gotten better since the first game I saw you guys play to now. Everything looked good. I mean, just tonight, everybody was gelling. Lots of good communication. Just great serves. Tell us your thoughts about your performance and your teammates.
Well, we're starting to work better together as a team because we had a lot of freshmen come up, so we had to get used to playing with people we've never played with before. But now we're playing pretty good, and it's all coming together, and our serves are improving a lot because we went from missing 9 serves a game to missing like 4 this game, I think.
There we go. And you lead in aces, if I'm correct, if Max Preps is correct. So that's good. You had a lot of good serves tonight. And you talked about the freshmen. We've talked about that most of the games that I've done. It's difficult for you guys because it's new people you don't know. It's also difficult for them because they're used to playing people their own grade that they move up.
Yeah.
And now it's like they're playing, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, older kids. So it seems like the freshmen on your team are gelling pretty well with you guys.
Yeah, freshman to varsity is a big step because I had that my freshman year, and it's so different playing against 13-year-olds to going to playing against 18-year-olds.
Absolutely. But you guys are looking really good. You're having a great year. 9-3 on the regular season, 1-1 in SOC2, and with hopefully we'll get another SOC2 championship, right?
Yep.
That'd be the goal.
Both days this week we'll win.
All right.
Hopefully.
Well, you said it here. I'm going to take you to that, or hold you to that prediction.
Okay.
So, and who do you play tomorrow again?
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Yes, here.
So you're going to put it to. We owe Northwest from a basketball game from last year that I'm still salty about.
I think everyone is.
I still hear about it. My boy still talks about it. So, we owe it to them. Hopefully, you're going to put it to them tomorrow in 3-0. That's what we want.
Yep, 3-0.
All right. Braylon, thank you for coming on. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
Good luck, Braylon.
Thank you.
All right, that was junior Braylon Bevins. Come up while we got the little play-by-play on Bronson Keller asking Lake and Gullet to homecoming with the big sign. So, and she said yes. From the looks of it, she said yes. So, all right, we want to thank Braylon for coming up. She's having a heck of a year, only a junior too, so, big things are in store for her. So as my daughter comes up, looks like it's time for us to go home. So we're going to wrap it up. So for Jimmy, I'm the Madman. Good night. Have a pleasant tomorrow.
Good night.